and welcome back to my channel. My name's Isa, and today we are going to be doing a favorites video. I gathered up a few things that I've been loving these past couple months, and I thought I'd share them with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you guys is actually kind of random. It's a hair dye. Recently, I dyed my hair purple. This is the second time that I've dyed my hair purple, and the first time did not go exactly according to plan. It washed out the first time I washed my hair, so I was a little peeved, but then I found this wonderful stuff, and it is Purvana Vivits in the color Violet, and I've washed my hair several times and my head is still very, very purple. So I'm gonna chalk it up that this stuff is absolutely amazing and I recommend it. I got it off of Amazon Prime and I think it was about $10, give or take $1. I love this stuff and I very, very much recommend it. It looks kind of grody because it's got dye all over it, but this is what it looks like. If you want to dye your hair any fun colors, I'd recommend this one. And the next item is, they're empty, but they're facial wipes. I have been on the hunt for some good facial wipes because at the end of the day, I like to kind of just like wipe off my makeup and then wash my face. And everyone that I found even after I washed my face would just be like extra oily. And if I didn't use the facial wipes and just wash my face was fine. Finally, I found the Clean and Clear Night Relaxing All-in-One Cleansing Wipes. These suckers are awesome. They take everything off, your makeup, all of it. And it's oil-free, which I very much appreciate because I have one hell of an oily face and I could pretty much fry an egg on my face if it was hot enough outside. So yeah. They also look super grody, but that's because they live at the bottom of my handbag most days. And then the next thing, if I can find it, is the NARS Radiant Long Wear Foundation. So previous to using this one, I used the NARS Sheer Glow, and it was my absolute favorite foundation, but I had been looking for kind of a fuller coverage foundation, and this one, I bought it and I was like, oh, well, I really hope I like it because I really like NARS Sheer Glow and I love it. Like, I've only had this for like maybe a month, and since I do my makeup more often than not, I've gone through quite a bit of it and I can say I absolutely love it. It's very lightweight. You barely feel it on your face, which I really appreciate because I do not like to feel like I've caked on makeup. It drives me nuts. I'm more kind of like as natural as I can get the illusion, the better. And really, this stuff is just awesome. Let's see if it focuses in. And it's great. I use the color Stromboli. It's the same color that I used in the NARS Sheer Glow. So it was kind of great that I didn't have to go try to find another color because I absolutely hate getting color matched. It is my worst nightmare. Because every time, because I'm in between cool and warm tone and I'm just like neutral, I'm either super, super warm or I'm super, super cool tone. They just like can't get me like a happy medium. And this is like the perfect, just right in between. It's very neutral. Well, neutral with a nice yellow undertone because if I'm not tan, I am yellow. If you're looking for a new foundation, I would say this one for sure. And the next thing is, I just held on to these just for the packet. They're the Kiss Glam Fantasy glue-on nails. So anytime I ever have my nails done in a video, I have these on. I suck at painting my nails, like making them look all beautiful on their own. I'm terrible at it. It is awful. And I stumbled upon these and I would just get like the French tip regular ones, and then they started coming out with very like variations, like solid colors or like white, tan, sparkly, like matte, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Like, I can have colorful fun nails without having to A, pay an arm and a leg to go to a nail salon, and B, do it myself. So that was, it's great. They're like $7.49, give or take. I'm pretty sure it's like $7.49 because I buy these so often. And most of the time they're on sale at CVS and or Walgreens or your local drugstore. CVS or Walgreens is what I have. And they're great and they last a good amount of time. I used to work in an office where I handled a lot of like old fire alarms. So if I had my nails painted, they would chip a lot of the times. My hands would get really grody and dirty. And if I used these, I didn't have that problem of chipping nails and having gross nails. Like literally my nails look beautiful the whole time I'm handling grody old fire alarms. So to know that they last like a good amount of time was really, really nice, and that they're super cheap and they're really easy to use. I recommend it. If you're not a person that wants to go to a nail salon but you still want really pretty nails, I recommend them so you can see what they look like. And they have quite a large selection of colors. Recently I had matte blue nails, and before that I'm pretty sure, I think I had the white ones on. I'm not entirely sure, but it's super nice and super inexpensive. So I absolutely love these and I recommend them to anybody. The next thing I have, I got this in my like beauty haul and I hadn't tried it. Now I've had this now for quite a bit of time, like a month. To me, that's quite a bit of time. It's called Rogan, and it's a body conditioner from Lush. Oh my goodness. So, seeing as we're in a forever winter, because the winter does not want to leave and we have yet to see spring, my skin has been extra dry, which for someone who has really oily skin, that is rare. That doesn't happen ever. I was so glad that I got this because I really loved the BuzzFizz. Like I had gotten a sample of it and I really loved it during the Christmas time. And I went back and I wanted to get that, but it was only a Christmas edition. So I got this one and it smells like rose jam. So it smells very lovely. And oh my goodness, you throw it on like you're washing your body and then you rinse it and you kind of feel kind of like oily. But when you dry yourself off, there's none of that like gross lotion like residue, which if you're like me, every time I lotion my body, I just don't like that lotion-y feel to like stick on my hands. It's just, I just don't like it. So I got this and it solves my lotion problems. I'm super moisturized and it smells freaking great. So, I mean, it's wonderful. It is everything you'd want a body conditioner to be, and I'm pretty sure they have other scents, but this is the only scent that I was really like, ooh, yes. And then the next item, I tried it a few times right after I had bought it, and it is the Sleepy Time lotion from Lush. I don't sleep. I very much have insomnia. I have trouble falling asleep, I have trouble staying asleep. Me and sleep, we're on the rocks, you know? She's out partying, living it up, and I'm at home waiting for her to show up, and she just doesn't want to be here. It's pretty much what's happening. But with this, it's not like a quick fix to my sleeping problems, but it does help. I do fall asleep significantly faster when I use this stuff. It smells of just lavender and oh my goodness, and you just instantly just start to feel relaxed. You lather your whole body, and it might be me, but it does make me a little bit warmer. I don't really know why, but it does. So seeing as it's freaking cold still, I don't have to like cover myself as much. Like my body kind of heats itself, and it just kind of puts me into this daze, and I do fall asleep faster and I sleep a little bit longer than normal, and I love it. It's great. You shower, you get out of the shower, you lotion yourself up, and it's great. It does have that lotion-y thing that I don't particularly like, but I will pretty much use anything to fall asleep because I'd like to go to sleep, because I've tried it all. I've tried melatonin and tea and meditation and like candles, and I've tried it all to know that this is just a lotion and it works significantly better. It's kind of nice. So yeah, so I highly recommend this. This is Sleepy Time. And then the next thing is extremely random in the sense of it is a beauty product, but it's a deodorant. The reason this is in my favorites, and I just whacked myself, the reason this is in my favorites is the scent. It is the Truth or Pear scent in Secret, which is the clear gel. And so I have been using Secret since high school, and I was in cheerleading and I sweat a lot. You know, BO is not a great thing, especially you're small like I am, so you're being held by a bunch of girls and being launched into the air. So you'd like to smell your best, especially if you're gonna be all up in their space. And I always used the Pear scent. Well, after I graduated high school, still using the Pear scent, it got discontinued and they no longer sold it. And I was the saddest person about my deodorant scent ever. And I've used a few other scents, but it just didn't work as good as this, because if you're sweating and sweating profusely because you're working out all the time, you don't want to smell like BO. And sometimes when you mix the smell of your deodorant and your BO because you're sweating, it doesn't make the greatest scent. With this one, what I've found is that when I'm sweating and I'm working out, I don't smell like a combination of my stinky sweat and whatever scent I've chosen that week, because I've gone through all of them because I'm determined to find one that works. With this one, you just smell pears. You don't smell sweat, you just smell pears. I was obsessed with it. And then recently, I went to my local Meijer's to buy a new deodorant and I found it. I was way too happy about finding a pear scent deodorant than anyone should probably particularly be about a deodorant. I was just like, oh my God, they sell it again? I was beyond ecstatic. The happiest I've ever been about deodorant, and that is ridiculous. It's deodorant. But no, I found it and it's freaking great. I use it every day and I smell of wonderful pears and my beautiful perfume. I smell like a dream. I recommend, if you're weird about deodorants and the scent of deodorant, if you happen to stumble upon the Secret Clear Gel in Pear, try it. It's great. Now that I've passionately spoken about deodorant, I'm going to move on very swiftly. So the next thing is, it's also very random, but I'm an adult, I am of age, I do not condone underage drinking, be 21, drink responsibly, get a designated driver if you're going to drink, but my next favorite is beer. So I don't particularly drink all that often or that much, but I do like beer. I'm very picky about my beers. I don't like light beers. I'm not a big fan of ciders like I used to, but they're not all created equal. But it is called Passion Blaster, and it is a rose ale beer, and it is with passion fruit, raspberry, and apple flavors. It is fruity, but it is not cidery, which, you know, is a thing. It kind of tastes like a soda, and I don't drink soda at all. For me to like a beer that kind of has a soda-esque feel to it is what I'm going with. It was kind of a big deal. So if you are an adult and you are 21, are looking for a beer, and if you're like me, a lady who is very picky about beers and thinks they're gross sometimes, I suggest this one. And it tastes great. But like I said, I'm 27 years old, I'm an adult, so. The next thing on my list of items is a coat, because, you know, winter hasn't gotten its life together and it doesn't want to leave. I do like the cold, but, you know, I would like springtime to come eventually. So it is a bright red coat, and I actually got it at a local vintage shop, and it's got these kind of cool gold buttons. It is very, very, very long. I don't normally wear long jackets because I'm 5 feet tall, and they just don't look right on a small little human. But this one hits my ankles at the right length without making me look like a hobbit. It is very thick, but very, very nice. And it's just a nice bright color because I've been wearing a lot of black and dark colors, seeing as in my mind it is spring and I would like to wear a beautiful colors and things of that nature, this red coat has come in handy. I will leave everything in the description box below, just in case you'd like to pick anything up. My social media is also linked in the description box below if you'd like to say hello, stop by, have a quick chat, any of those wonderful things. It is there. That is all that I have for you guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to become part of our little family and to click that little bell notification so that you know every time that I upload. And as always, I love you guys very, very much. And until next time, bye!